What's going on, Jets fans? I am not Patrick Seatman, but that does not matter today because we got some awesome news to talk about as Justin Fields is officially a New York Jet, signing a 2-year, $40 million contract with $30 million of that guaranteed. We've been waiting for this to happen for a very long time. We thought it was coming. It's finally here. Now let's talk about it. Break it down. Thanks so much for tuning in to the Jets Report. I am your fill-in host, Joey Petersen. And let me just tell you, this is why you sub, okay? Especially over this next week of NFL free agency. We're going to have Jets breaking news and updates all offseason long. So if you want to lock us in, now is the best time to do so. It's 100% free. You get all the benefit. If you have not already, go down there and hit that sub button. So Justin Fields is now officially a New York Jet. The 2-year, $40 million contract. Of course, $30 million of that is guaranteed. And I think a really interesting tidbit of this all is that Justin Fields now reunites with former college teammate Garrett Wilson. Okay, and I think that's a really, really important deal because we all know how Garrett Wilson felt at the end of this last season with the Jets. And I think a lot of us might have even expected at some point over this offseason possibly a trade request. Well, now with Justin Fields in the mix and him now being most likely the starting quarterback for this franchise, right, getting back with his guy Garrett Wilson, it feels like an extension for Wilson is imminent. Okay, it feels like Wilson might just want to go ahead, stay with New York, lock it down, and you know what? Let's just run it back with my college QB. There's a lot of upside with Justin Fields, okay? And I'm not going to lie to you guys. I know that you like him. I know that you're excited about him. But still, $40 million to me is a lot of money. But you got to think about what he did this last year with the Pittsburgh Steelers, okay? And did he put up the most gaudy numbers? No, he didn't. 1,100 passing yards in 10 games played. 289 rush yards, almost 300. Got 10 total touchdowns, 5 on the ground, 5 through the air, only 1 interception. So, no, he didn't put up the most incredible numbers, but he was a winner, okay? He was a winner. And when they flipped that thing back over to Russell Wilson, sure, maybe the numbers went up, maybe the scoring went up, maybe the yards went up, but guess what didn't necessarily? The wins, okay? And so you might not have a guy that can light you up for 300, 400 yards, but I believe the Jets just got a guy who's a winner. Aaron Glenn just got his guy who's a winner, okay? I got a lot to talk about, a little bit more on Justin Fields and what he has to do and what he means for this team going forward. But I need you to do something for me, okay? In the comment section down below, grade the Justin Fields signing. Give me an A, B, C, D, or F. Really curious how you guys feel. I have my grade coming at the other end of this ad break. I'm honestly going to give this one I'd say a B+. Okay, and the only reason I'm not giving it an A is because of the money. It's a lot for me. 2 years, $40 million. Okay, I know he's got a really high ceiling. Okay, he's had a really high ceiling since his senior year, and people started evaluating for him in the NFL with Ohio State. But he hasn't shown it yet. I still think there's reasons to be positive in that. Okay, let's talk about the offensive coordinators that he's played for in his time in the NFL. Okay, he's played for Shane Waldron in Chicago, and he's played for Arthur Smith in Pittsburgh. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I don't think either of those guys are what you would call really, really innovative offensive coordinators. And with Tanner Engstrand following Aaron Glenn from Detroit, he was their passing game coordinator. I have all the faith in the world that he's going to be able to do something with Justin Fields that nobody has been able to do yet. Okay, and the thing that Fields also brings with you is the rushing ability. Okay, let me just tell you guys, he is the polar opposite of what Aaron Rodgers gave you in 2024. You know how Aaron Rodgers was just a complete statue? And whenever he felt any sort of pressure, he would run, but it maybe was at the speed of a 7.5 40. Justin Fields is not that guy. Justin Fields gives you something totally different in the backfield, from his escapability to his ability to run the read option When you got a quarterback like that, that just makes play action even easier as an addition. But he just gives your offense a totally new wrinkle. Okay? Last year, people knew that, if you weren't handing the ball off to Breece Hall, then Aaron Rodgers is going to step out there, pat the ball, and just throw it down the field. Now, defensive coordinators, defenses, they've got to worry about Justin Fields getting out of the pocket. They've got to worry about Justin Fields running the read option. They've got to worry about Justin Fields doing whatever he wants with the football because he's athletic enough to do whatever he wants with the football. Okay, I think there is an incredible amount of upside to his game. He's got to work a little bit more on his accuracy. He's got to work a little bit more on his ability to throw the ball in the middle of the field. And I just think he also has to work a little bit more on his confidence. It's not the fact that he isn't able to do it. I just think sometimes he's shown the tendency to be a little bit timid. Okay, to pull back instead of just rearing it, throwing it, and hitting that guy in the middle of the field. What you saw him able to do in Ohio State, he's kind of stepped away from that in the NFL. And I think it's because originally he got put in a system in Chicago that had nothing around it. He had to run for 200 yards a game if they wanted to win games, and he just wasn't set up well for success. Now I think in New York, with the weapons that this offense has, with the new offensive coordinator in Tanner, with the new head coach and leader in Aaron Glenn, I'm so excited to see what Justin Fields is able to do. What is your one-word reaction to the signing of Justin Fields? Let me know in the comment section down below. I think mine is potential, but you let me know yours right now. It's been a really exciting last hour or so. Think about all the possibilities that this team has with Justin Fields at the helm of it all, okay? And hasn't been that crazy busy of an NFL free agency offseason, right? Jamean Sherwood, linebacker, he got a 3-year, $45 million deal. Justin Fields just inked that 2-year, $40 million deal. You did lose Morgan Moses, although, he was a free agent. You expected at least some of your free agents to be gone. Morgan Moses now officially is. But you came into free agency with one goal in mind. Get a quarterback. And get a quarterback that you have confidence in. And get a quarterback that can be dynamic, okay? And I think that Justin Fields checks off all of those boxes. Thanks so much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Jets Report. I am your fill-in host, Joey Petersen. Patrick Seatman will be back very soon. But until then, y'all have a great day.